Greetings and welcome, I am Sugi-Khan and thanks for joining me today on my latest power leveling guide, and this is the 4th remake out of it. And this is for Season 6 and onwards until Riot decides to make changes in Twisted Treeline. Until then, it works. So let's talk about the things you need in this tutorial. First of all, you need 2 friends to play with. If you don't have friends, you can of course go to the power level chat room in your respective server. After this, you will queue in the Twisted Treeline bot games, not beginner ones, the intermediate ones, and not through customs. This has to be through the queue, otherwise it won't work. The next thing you need is 2 experience boosts. You need the time-based and the win-based. This is the best way to get actual maximum benefit of the experience per game, and this will be the fastest. If you use the 1 boost only, or run without boosts, it isn't the best and fastest way. Alternatively, I really recommend taking IB boosts because you will need to buy those champions because you want to hit rankeds, and you will be having much less IP compared to if you would just play to level 30 through Summoner's Rift. So because of that, I recommend taking IP boosts. You maybe take time based rather than the win based. Of course, as we all know, both of these boosts stack with each other, so remember that. And next up, we of course need to have champions. The best champions in this mode are AD carries like Jinx, Tristana. Tristana is very cheap to buy. Caitlyn is okay because of wave clear. Lucian. Pretty much all the AD carries like Sivir. Of course, you don't have that much IP early on, so Sivir and Tristana might be the best optimal choices. Ashe is okay, but not the fastest. Master Yi is almost essential to this plan because he's really strong early on and has a great wave clear and takes turrets really fast. And you need to take, of course, the summoner spells of Teleport and Smite. Teleport is if you die, you can teleport back to the minions or the turrets and, you know, get back into the game without losing time by walking through the distance. And Smite is pretty much for the cannon minions and clearing the waves faster. This video was actually done on higher level accounts, so early on you might have more struggles, but as you can see on the video, we stalled the time so we wouldn't end before 7 minutes, because if you end before 7 minutes you won't get the actual experience credit maximum that you need, because there's an algorithm that goes into the plan, so you have to end every game after 7 minutes. So you can stall by just taking the both shrines and just get more items. As for the starting items, you need Doran's Blade, Regeneration Bead, and just take massive potions. And of course, through masteries, I recommend taking a lot of attack speed, and anything that deals more damage to minions are always, recommended. And any type of utility is of course good if you want the biscuits. They are really useful for this type of thing. And just to really touch upon those champions which I didn't mention already, like Janna, Trundle, these type of champions are really good in boosting the other champions up or giving attack speed steroids. Olaf is really good too. Heimerdinger has some potential, but really kind of weak though. But just there's many champions that really work with this. Just something AD based is usually best with wave clear, and you will end the game in 7 minutes. And everybody has to be on the same lane on the bottom in this order to work, because the top lane will always have 2 bots instead of 1. And just to finalize this guide, there's one important thing that everybody needs to remember. Since one of the latest changes made by Riot, you can only level through 25 through this system. I don't understand why they would do this, but I guess Riot, Riot wants everybody to have their normal experience. But most of the people who do this guide are making smurfs, and I recommend to everybody, don't power level your first account. That's not the idea of power leveling. It's for smurfs. So please do that. And that's pretty much it. So after 25, just continue. If you have the boost left, just play Summoner's Rift or ARAMs. ARAMs are kind of inconsistent on the timers, so I would recommend Summoner's Rift maybe perhaps. And thanks for watching this video. Please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. That will always help me. If you have any questions about the power leveling guide, you can leave them in the comments below. And of course, if you are looking for people to play with, leave on the comments your server name and account name, so people will find you. If you're just gonna leave your like account name, people don't know which server you're on. And of course this can't be played on every server because not everybody has Twisted Tree Line. I think Turkey and Brazil, or Turkey and Latin America, can't have this option because they just have ARAMs and Summoner's Rift. So there's some limitations, but if you're from Europe, if you're from NA, or if you're China or Korea, you can definitely do this. Thanks for watching this video once again, and see you guys later on the next video. Cheers.